Holy delight in thee.
Welcome to another episode of Motivating Monday, where in this series we'll cover motivating or encouraging verses. And in this episode, I've selected Psalms 61, verses 1 to 4. And they read, "Hear my cry, O God, attend to my prayer. From the end of the earth I will cry to you. When my heart is overwhelmed, lead me to the rock that is higher than I. For you have been a shelter for me, a strong tower from the enemy. I will abide in your tabernacle forever. I will trust in the shelter of your wings." Selah. Psalm 61 was written by King David, and in this psalm he praises God for answering his prayers and protecting him. We all are familiar that with King David, he went through a fair share of troubles, and especially during this time he was being chased down by Saul. His life was really at great risk, and so in a lot of his psalms he constantly cries out to the Lord in distress, and this is just one of them. And in this psalm he acknowledges that God has been answering his prayers and God has been protecting him, and whenever he cries out to the Lord and prays to him, he feels assured knowing that God is with him. As a student, I also have my fair share of troubles. Definitely not on the scale of King David, but they are enough to cause me stress. Balancing studies and other commitments, as well as trying to find time for God and leisure. Trying to create a balance between this is quite hard, and especially right now at the education level I'm at, the workload is really tough and isn't as easy anymore, and so I have to put in a lot more effort into my studies, and trying to make time for studies as well as other commitments makes me feel very stressed out. And upon looking on these 4 verses, I'm reminded that God is with me, and every time I pray to him, I am assured that he will protect me and be my shelter. And in verse 2, I'm assured that when I cry out to the Lord and when I'm deeply troubled, God will lead me to a better place and protect me and grant me strength. And it's not just for me as a student. Everyone has their fair share of troubles, regardless of what stage of life they are in or wherever they live. And these 4 verses just serve as a reminder that God is our perfect shelter, our perfect fortress. He will and can safeguard us from any troubles. And so we don't have to constantly worry and stress out about how busy our schedules are, and like whether we can fulfill our commitments to the best of our ability. As long as we trust in God and pray to him, he will definitely protect us and definitely comfort us, and in these times of distress he will deliver us and give us strength to go through these troubles, and eventually everything will work out according to his will. And so whatever it is, know that whenever you are in distress, whenever your heart is overwhelmed with various troubles, regardless of whatever area it is, know that you can turn to the Lord in prayer and ask him for help, and he will surely deliver you from your troubles and give you strength to overcome them and protect you from your enemies or your troubles. This is the end of today's episode, and I hope that these 4 verses have been also encouraging to you, as it has been encouraging to me and helped me throughout my various times of distress. Thank you.